A lot of you have asked or requested that I come on here and talk to you all. This is the first time I'm doing it, and obviously if people don't watch it then you're not going to do it again. Obviously it's some kind of verification video as well, because you can see who I am. I'm obviously the person I say I am. But what I wanted to do really was maybe like once a week or something, come on here and talk to you and through experiences, some funny stories, things that have happened to me, tips, advice, you know, tips and tricks. Maybe next time I will lose the glasses because I know the reflection is quite annoying. Yeah, I just feel like when you first come into the industry, there's not really a lot of help. You have to kind of do things yourself. That can be quite difficult. I know for myself, I didn't have a clue. You know, it wasn't something that I'd done before. Didn't know what to do, I didn't know what to post, I didn't know how to start, I didn't know how to get followers on Twitter, I didn't know how to get subscribers on Onlyfans. I just didn't know. So I feel like if there was someone to help, then the whole experience would have been a lot easier. In this particular video, I literally just wanted to give people, no, I'm not big on OnlyFans, I'm not big on Twitter, I'm not claiming to be at all. In the last week or so, I've probably had nearly 500 followers, and I don't know where they've come from. A lot of them have been other content creators, but a lot of them are people subscribing to me, people asking for custom content and things like that, and I don't know where they've come from, to be quite honest. So I just feel like if I give anyone a bit of help, then that'd be great. Obviously within those followers, I've had a lot of new creators follow me, and I get a lot of DMs. You know, I don't know if I seem like I have an approachable face or what it is, but I'm always happy to help. You know, even in everyday life, people always ask me questions. In work, when I was studying and stuff, people always felt comfortable to talk to me, ask me for help, and you know, I would always do as much as I can to help people. I see the same things day in, day out with people that are messaging me, asking me questions. I thought maybe as a first introductory video, I would do, maybe give my top couple of tips. Like I said, I'm not big on platform, I'm not claiming to be something I'm not. You know, there's people with so many more followers and subscribers than me. Like I said, I feel like when I started, if there was somebody that could have helped me, that would have been a lot better, rather than letting you struggle for weeks on end and get nowhere. Yeah, please do bear that in mind. I don't think I'm something. I just feel like I want to help people. Tip number one. Who am I? Let's just ignore how cringe this video is. But number one, I would say there's so many things I wish people told me. The most frequent thing that I see and that people do incorrectly, not incorrectly, but you know, we've all been there, we've all done that, we all started somewhere. The first tip that I would advise people is don't use hashtags. Really weird, it's a really simple one. Don't use hashtags, just write the word, spaces in between, because people who are searching for content creators or content sellers, whatever it is that you would usually hashtag, they will search that in the search bar. What you don't want is to have a, what's called a shadow ban by Twitter, which basically hides your tweets. So no one can see you, no one can see your tweets, which is not ideal. So don't use hashtags. If you are somebody using hashtags, you'll probably notice they're not getting a lot of retweets and a lot of engagement, and that's because other content creators don't like to retweet or have hashtags on their timeline, again, because we just don't want all of our like feed to be shadow banned. That's number one, don't use hashtags. Easy. Yeah, that's a really easy one. Number two, who am I? Sorry. Number two would be friendly. I think that's really important. When I started, I found myself like this group of girls. I found this group of girls and they were just so nice, and it was nice to just have like-minded people that were doing the same thing with the same goals, etc. That was quite good. And you know that you can look at them like tips on what they're posting and stuff to get ideas. But it's be friendly. Don't be stuck up, don't be anything like that, because people don't like that, other girls don't like that. You have to be friendly, comment on a girl's picture, follow someone back, you know, boost everyone, give everyone confidence. That's what we're here to do. I get it, everyone has a different taste, everyone has like a different style, etc., which is absolutely fine. We're all individuals, but we just need to bring a lot more positive energy into the industry. We're not out to get each other, we're out to help each other and boost each other. Yeah, that's quite an important one. From experience, there's been a lot of like nasties. Some girls are just really horrible. If something isn't your taste, you don't need to say you don't. It's just not needed. you know, move on to the next one. Be like, oh my god, you look unreal. You know, where did you get your outfit from? Anything, like, just be nice, be friendly. Don't be a hater. Don't think you're something you're not. Joking. Don't try and be something you're not, just be nice. I think that's really important. Make friends and people will help you. That kind of rolls into number 3. That's 6. 3. Number 3 would be join engagement groups. This is kind of, some people would say don't, some people would say do. I would say personally do, because if you're in engagement groups, your content reaches people that you would never reach. Now, yes, it's annoying seeing, like, if you follow me, you probably see 60 other girls on my timeline because I'm in engagement groups, and it is just part and parcel of engagement groups. There'll be content in there that you don't necessarily like, or content that doesn't necessarily fit your aesthetic. Fine. It could be in Canada, in America, in Scotland, in, you know, wherever. If they're reposting your stuff on their timeline, people around there are going to see your stuff that if I was just doing it on my own, my content wouldn't have reached those people. So I think that's quite a good one. Kind of join engagement groups. If you don't know how, just literally write a tweet. Is anyone in any engagement groups? When you have a small, like a lower following, it's quite hard because sometimes there's following requirements, because if you have 50 followers and I have 1,000 followers, it's a bit unfair for you to retweet my tweet to just 50, whereas I'm like exposing your content to 1,000. So sometimes there's follower expectation, just to make it fair. So that's also a good one. And then that comes into like making friends, because you can ask them for advice, they'll give you advice, etc. Tip number 4 is, well, again, it's just one of those, like number 1 about hashtags, it's like content. So I feel like when I first started, I just wasn't too sure. I wasn't confident. I was like, do I really want to post my bits all over the internet? Quite frankly, I'm glad I did. I've met like such amazing people, and will continue to meet such amazing people. You have to kind of be confident in what you're doing, like, and you have to take good quality photos. They kind of fall into the same category, I'd say. Good quality, yeah, like you don't want to use a potato, take a photo, pixelated, no one's going to pay for that. Try and make your photos nice, have a nice background, that's quite important. Like, no one wants to see mess, you know. Love you guys, I know a lot of you have mess in your backgrounds, but that's just something I look at personally, and I find that aesthetically it looks better, so people are more likely to buy your content. Like, no one wants to see your cat litter tray and your leftover plates in your background, hun. Like, just move it and then take a photo. I think that's quite important. A lot of people do look for that when buying content. So that, yeah, good quality photos. You know, you don't have to post uncensored stuff. You don't need to get your nips out. You know, keep it PG on the timeline. And again, people will be more likely to repost your content, because a lot of content creators don't like to repost uncensored photos, videos, whatever. I think I've given you quite a lot of tips and stuff now, but I just have a couple more. So the next one is, have your price low. Have a low price to start off with. If you have 5 likes, 1 photo, that's not going to be appealing to buyers. What you need to have is you need to build up your Onlyfans, and then when, you know, buyers can see that you've got quite a lot of likes, quite a lot of photos and videos already, they'll be more likely to subscribe. I know at the start it's really hard to get subscribers. I think when I started, I thought I was like, I don't know who I thought I was, my price was like $11.99. Let me tell you, that didn't work. So you have to lower it. Even if you have your price at say $10 and then you do like a 50% off for the first 10 subscribers or something, make it enticing. There's so much competition out there. There really is so much competition. Like, if your price is high, people aren't going to want to subscribe to you. When you have lots more photos, lots more videos, lots more content, lots more subscribers, then yes, you can increase your price. But even I see girls that have like 100k followers and like all that stuff, like the big girls. I'll be there soon. Even I see those and they do like $2.50. Great, like that's how they get so much business, because you have a low price. That is a very good one. That's very important. Yeah, so I feel like those are quite important things. Don't rush it. Take your time. Be positive. Take good content. I take my content. I put thought into it. I get ready, I put my makeup on, you know, I make sure my room is tidy, like I go through this whole make myself feel good, look good, and then I take content. Like at the start I used to not post my face really because I couldn't be bothered to put makeup on all the time, but now I feel like since I've started putting makeup on, making sure I look nice, hair's nice, etc., it's more aesthetically pleasing. I go back to that. It is nicer to look at. I'm not saying I'm nice to look at, please don't think I'm saying I'm nice to look at, but I mean, like, it's nice to look at, and it will be more attractive to buyers if they see your photo on Twitter compared to someone who's got like a really messy room, like half cropped, you know, hidden. Then I feel like that doesn't entice buyers. I feel like that's a good starting video. If this gets no views, then obviously I will know that nobody cares to listen to me. I hope it's not that long either. I'll do my best to edit it and crop out the bits we don't need. Yeah, I feel like I've got some really funny stories. I've got some really bizarre experiences. Don't get conned by fake people, you know, people that want to promos and ask you for all this stuff, but that's just another video, like how to be aware. Or I can tell you funny experiences, first-hand experiences from yours truly. We've all been there, we've all done it, got the t-shirt, so I feel like it would be good and funny. I feel like I can bring like light on the situation and because I've been through it, I don't want you guys to go through it. But yeah, my DMs are always open. If anyone ever has any questions, needs help, wants me to have a look at their Onlyfans or some photos, you know, whatever it is, then drop me a DM because I'm always happy to talk. I do my Twitter myself. I don't have anyone that does it for me. So if you get a reply that says get out my DM, then you know it's me. Hope you enjoyed it for my first video, my first attempt. Hope it's not too bad, and I will see you in the next one.